Hello and welcome back to NW Sportscast. Today we are with two Eagles fans, Lorenzo and Alex. This is going to be a great segment. We're going to start with winners and losers, which we always do every Monday. So that's going to be fun. And we are going to end it with our NFL awards as of right now. We're going all of our awards, MVP, Rookie of the Year, Coach of the Year. So it'll be a fun segment. Please stay tuned for that. Okay, let's get started with our winners and losers. I'm going to ask Seth to go first. Seth, you have a winner.
Yeah, so my winner, kind of a random winner, but it's Drew Lock. He had 4 touchdown passes and 300 passing yards, and his best game of his career against the Panthers. I mean, it's kind of random, but I think he's a winner for 4 touchdowns, 300 yards.
Yeah, that was mine as well. I got to think of somebody new now.
Dang,
that was yours too? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was huge for him to, to show the people that he can be a serviceable franchise quarterback, because right now people just don't really know if he is going to be that quarterback.
Might have showed his trust to some other Broncos fans.
I can't believe he threw more touchdowns than interceptions. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Alex, you want to go next?
All right. I'll start off with an obvious winner here. We have my man Jalen Hurts coming in for – he who shall not be named, 17 of 30 for 167 yards, 1 touchdown, 83.6 passer rating with 106 rushing yards. He really showed up against the best defense in the league. He added a great spark to the Eagles team. And I think he not only pushed the offense, but the defense as well. I mean, it looked so different. Everybody was playing their role. And, I mean, what it comes down to is Carson Wentz was the problem at the end of the day, and getting a new quarterback, a new scheme, a new sort of burst in there is really set everyone alive, and that was definitely a winner.
Yeah.
Lorenzo, what are your thoughts on Jalen Hurts / Carson Wentz?
At least we got a spark. At least we got that to look forward. We're a trash team, but at least we beat them.
Yeah,
happy about that.
I mean, I don't know how trash you can be when you beat the Saints, to be completely honest. I saw a playoff team
but you only have
week.
4 wins, and you're not really in contention for your terrible division anymore. So
yeah, they are trash, but at the same time, yes, it's looking very bleak, but you do look like you have a really good quarterback in your future. However, at the same time, as of 2 or 3 years ago, you had a potential MVP quarterback in Carson Wentz, and we see how that's going to go. I don't know. Is this Carson Wentz's fault, or is this just the Eagles' fault in general? I guess time will tell. We don't know for sure yet. I think everyone's overreacting now. Jalen Hurts gets 1 win. Yeah, it's 1 win, but, if you look back in Carson Wentz's rookie year, he goes 13-3, leads the team to a playoff berth.
Whoa. That's not rookie year.
Second year. Okay, so I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm not sold on Hurts.
Drew, don't be wrong about the Eagles. They're gonna correct you on anything.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, what happened his rookie year? Did he even play? He played like what?
Carson Wentz in his
7-9.
Okay. We were 4th in the division. That was when the Giants had their playoff berth at 10-6, and the Cowboys won the division at 13-3. They lost out in the divisional. That's when OBJ had that controversial yacht picture, and then Green Bay absolutely destroyed them. Card.
Yeah. Levi, winner?
Yeah, I couldn't really think of anyone else in football. You guys seem to have said most of the ones that I had also thought of. So I'm going to go with baseball, getting the New York Mets, who got their catcher of the future in free agency the other day, James McCann. One of the most sought-after catchers in free agency. Obviously, they missed JT Realmuto, of course, but they do get James McCann, and they're really excited about him. So
they have
I'll call the Jets a winner.
In baseball, I think. So.
What'd you say, Seth?
The richest owner in baseball, using his money to good use.
Yeah, richest owner in baseball, and he's very committed to winning that World Series. He made a comment, something like, if he doesn't win it in 3 years, he's going to be very disappointed. So he's really going hard for that title.
Yeah. All right.
Drew, what's a winner for you? And he's on mute.
That's him.
Drew, you're muted.
All right, Drew, you're muted.
Hi, I'm back, guys. So my winner's the Columbus Crew. They beat the Sounders 3-0 in the MLS Cup. the Sounders were projected to win that game. Betting wise, it was like plus 0.5 goals, something like that. So it was projected as a close game, but the Crew does end up destroying the Seattle Sounders, which sucks for us because we're Sounders fans, or me, Steph, and Levi are. But the Crew rightfully deserved it. They looked like the better team, and
Yeah,
I
they
think
kind
they're
of
winner.
destroyed them.
Yeah, not even close. I mean, we did have more shots, actually. We had more possession, but at the end of the day, I mean, shots
made their
don't
shots, we
equate to
didn't.
goals. Yeah. Lorenzo, or who, did everybody have their winners?
No,
Yeah,
Lorenzo
Lorenzo.
has a winner.
So my winner isn't actually the Eagles, but the Rams defense, shutting out the Patriots to 3 points. I think that mixture of having the best defensive tackle in the league on Aaron Donald and the best cornerback in the league in Jalen Ramsey,
That's
just
kind of unfair.
unstoppable.
Yeah.
And my losers is the Steelers, because we all knew they weren't the undefeated team that they looked like.
Yeah.
They just were winning close games against bad teams. So
We knew they were going to lose
yeah.
at some point. Probably didn't
Yeah.
expect back-to-back, but back-to-back probably makes sense. 11-2 seems more reasonable for that team.
They were the worst,
Yeah.
the worst
Yeah,
undefeated team, probably.
Yeah, they were the most underrated 11-0 team, and now they're the most. I mean, now they're just like the worst 11-2 team.
Now they're like, I think they're appropriately rated now. I think that they were way, way overrated at 11-0. But again, they were undefeated, so it's hard not to overrate a team that goes undefeated. But we see that they were beating.
Look at the wins.
Yeah.
Look
I
at the
mean,
wins
barely
against
beating the
bad teams.
Cowboys with
Yeah,
With,
and I think the Jaguars even hung in there with them in the first
Exactly.
half
Yeah,
of the
they
game.
did.
Yeah. Seth, loser.
Yeah, my loser is the Washington Huskies. Devastating news today. We are out of the Pac-12 title game due to COVID-19 restrictions, and Oregon is
Yeah,
taking
that
our
really
place. We
sucks.
did not meet the requirements for 53 men on our roster, which sucks. So our season's over now. I don't think we're gonna get a bowl game. We might though. I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but
I
most
doubt
likely our
it.
season's over
Yikes.
because of COVID, which sucks.
Yeah, it
And of
does.
course,
Yeah,
Oregon
definitely
is
not
gonna
what you
take
want to
our
see
spot.
there. Thinking you're gonna.
Yeah, of
beat
course,
Pac-12
Oregon,
and
dude.
then-
Like, oh, shit.
The
I don't know.
Ducks.
Alex, are you an Oregon fan? I
mean,
forget. You're a
I-
Rutgers fan, right?
I'm more of a Penn State fan, but then
Penn
again,
State.
Penn State have been just as
So
bad as
you
the
must be
Eagles.
pretty upset. Penn State also kind of sucks. So
Yeah,
Penn
Penn State
State.
was way worse than Washington.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been given double bad this year.
But you gotta
Penn
watch
State-
Trace McSorley, so.
I hate Trace McSorley.
oh dang. Levi, you want to go? Because I think you might have my loser, but let's see if you do.
I don't think I do. I'd be very surprised if any of you had this, but actually, I went back to baseball for my other loser.
Oh, okay.
It's the Cleveland baseball team who announced they just can't do anything right. So first they announced they're going to
baseball.
change their name. They were the Indians. They've done an evaluation, decided it's not culturally appropriate. Now they're under fire for announcing they are going to keep their name for at least one more season. So they say they're going to change their name. Then they say, wait, never mind. We're going to change our name, but not yet. So they're in the process of changing their name. Nobody knows how long it's going to take, what they're doing. And meanwhile, you've got Twitter people going on about how the Indians are obviously don't actually care, which is true, right? Because if you think that you're going to change your name because it's not culturally appropriate, but you think it's okay to keep it for one more year, then clearly you don't actually think you need to change the name, right? So obviously the team is making a bad decision, A, not changing it, and then B, now they're making it essentially look like all they're doing is whatever can make them the most money, because then they announced that they're still going to sell the old jerseys and uniforms, so they're going to be profiting off of the name. So it is just getting it's a huge problem for them as an organization.
I mean, I think that the Washington football team did everything right. And then you see what the Indians do, or now the Cleveland team, or I guess they
Why not
still
just
are
the
the
they're
Indians.
still the
Cleveland
Indians
baseball
right
team.
now.
Yeah,
Why not
which is
just the
super weird.
Cleveland
Like,
baseball
okay,
team?
so I mean, I think this is just logistics. Like, you don't announce something unless you're
I know.
100% positive that's going to happen, especially with something that is like a multi-billion-dollar thing, or
Yeah.
multi-million at least, right? If you have a decision that will like affect your franchise for like ever, you have to be 100% positive. You don't go, oh, we're going to be not the Indians anymore. Please leave name suggestions. And then be like, oh, yeah, by the way, we actually are going to be the Indians, but we're going to change it. Like, that's just not how you do it. You wait until you 100% know. I don't like that's bad.
By the way,
It's just
what
bad.
about
And then
Florida
also announcing that they're still going to be selling the old uniforms and
Wait, what's Florida State's mascot?
it's well,
Seminole?
yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's
true.
cheap,
The
isn't it?
Seminoles, that could be another one that
The
maybe-
Seminoles.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know why they didn't do anything.
as well as Kansas
Well,
City.
'cause
I
it's
don't know how
college
controversial
football
the Chiefs
in
is, but I have
Florida.
heard that they have.
I guess the
considered
Kansas City Chiefs, yeah, too. I see that.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff that's kind of suspect.
And the tomahawk chop.
Yeah,
Yeah, Florida
That's from
State's
Florida
mascot is a
State.
picture of an Indian, so that would make sense. I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's an interesting debate. I don't know. I feel like I think it's the right thing for teams to do, but I think
I feel like the Chiefs, like calling them the Kansas City Chiefs is fine, but then when you have something like an arrowhead as your insignia, that's when things start getting.
They
Because
banned
then
it though.
you connect
They banned
that word to.
they
an
banned
image.
it.
Yeah, they did. I'm pretty
Oh
sure.
damn.
Arrowhead Stadium, that's iconic. That would suck if they had to change that.
I mean,
Okay, I
arrowheads-
guess I'll go to do you want me to go to a loser?
Yeah,
Go
go
right
for
ahead.
it.
Okay, I'm going to go with LiAngelo and LaMelo Ball. You can throw in LeVar Ball with them.
Why is LaMelo a loser?
Well, hold on. What happened to Lamelo?
Yeah,
just
why is
let me-
LaMelo?
hey guys, let me talk, man. Okay, so
LaMelo's balling the
LiAngelo,
deal. He's
LaMelo's-
looking like a LaMelo's making
LiAngelo-
behind the back,
LiAngelo
over the head passes in
obviously-
preseason.
LiAngelo obviously gets waived by the Detroit Pistons. So that sucks for LiAngelo. Just a couple weeks after getting signed, he's now getting waived. Never gets to step on the floor of a preseason game or anything, which kind of sucks. And then obviously that's an L for him. And then Lonzo played and got 0 points on 0 for 5 shooting, and like 4 turnovers in
Yeah,
10
but
minutes.
at the end of the day, it's preseason, so who cares?
And at the end of the
I
day,
do.
I think that's going to show you what his
Preseason
career
basketball
is going
doesn't
to
really
be
matter.
like. I think he's
Sure,
going to be
Lonzo
shooting
probably played the
bricks.
first 2 quarters.
He's going to be shooting bricks his whole career.
Yeah, but he
And I
played the
think-
first 2 quarters. Like, yeah, big deal. He missed 5 shots, but
Yeah, but at the same time, you have your boy Malachi Flynn, who drops double-digit points with like 4 assists, and he's
at the same
late
time,
for
he
something.
played a lot more because he's a rookie trying to develop him in the preseason.
All I'm saying is LaMelo was
And
over
Lamelo's
5.
not a rookie that's trying to get developed in the preseason.
Well, he is too, but I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, I think that wasn't a great performance, so I'm going to throw LaMelo in
All right,
there. More
that's fine. Throw
more
LaMelo in.
LiAngelo, but I'm going to throw LaMelo in there.
If anything, LaMelo should have an L for not starting behind Terry Rozier. That's the L for LaMelo.
Okay, LaMelo had multiple L's that weren't as big as LiAngelo's L. I just
Yeah,
threw LaMelo in
LaMelo's
with it.
fine. I just say LiAngelo and LeVar.
Yeah, and apparently LeVar has lashed out at the Pistons.
Yeah, LeVar's pissed.
He's
He's so
very,
mad
very
right now.
angry.
He is angry.
All right, we'll
Bro, he
continue
is
this.
literally
We'll
hate
continue
comments
this.
and stuff.
We'll continue this next Monday with keeping up with the balls. Thank you, Drew.
The ball.
Anybody
Oh,
else loser?
I'll go with my loser. Another college football. We have number 6, Florida losing to LSU. I mean, it was in Florida as well. I mean, you have LSU who had they're 3-5 going up against an 8-1 6th-ranked team, and Florida can't get it done. I mean,
The
everything.
thing is, you have
high-scoring game, but like at the end of the day, they couldn't get it done.
you have your Heisman candidate who's trying to help you get to the Final Four. Alabama plays A&M this week. That could be an upset. That could have let them in. And Notre Dame plays Clemson. Notre Dame wins again. Clemson could be out. That would have been Florida State or Florida's chance to get in, but
And
they blew
lose
it.
to LSU as well.
So that's a big L for them.
Yeah.
Okay, is that it for winners and losers? Levi, I think you already said yours. And
Yeah,
I had,
just one more quick note on LaMelo Ball.
Oh no.
He just bought his first house in Charlotte, and just so happens that it was Cam Newton's old house.
Oh great. Now he's gonna be wearing all
Interesting.
those hats.
So yeah, he inherits the legacy of great Carolina sports players. All right, I
Let's
think
see what
with
he
that
wears
we've wrapped
now.
up winners and losers. So Drew, you want to take it away with our next special segment?
yes, the